Today on Drawbli.
Ben is drawing a girl.
Click that subscribe button if you're new around here.
And comment below with other ideas of what we can do to improve as artists.
Is that the title of this video? Ben is drawing a girl?
Ben is drawing a girl. It might be. We didn't have a prompt for this one, so he just saw this cool girl.
Yeah, I ended up doing more than we had prompts for. So you can see me darkening my reference image there. It was very hard to see the edge of, if you look at her right shoulder there, finding like the wall and where the edge of her shirt is.
I would have been nervous to work with a kind of grainier image like that, but
yeah. So I do that, and then I forgot that I darkened it, and then at the end I did want to get like that. I really liked this soft kind of blown out feel of the photograph. Which I completely forgot by the time I got to the end here because I worked on it for a while, which sometimes happens. So yeah, getting in there with some lines as we do in the beginning.
Yeah, I like your guidelines you did up to the corners of the lip from the bottom of the chin. What's that all about?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, well, never mind.
What, I have a line from the corner of the mouth down to the chin?
Yeah. Do you see it?
I mean, it's
I
just
thought on both sides?
It is not on both sides. No, those are just like rough sketchy lines that are just here and there. That's not measuring anything or proportionally checking anything. The corners of the mouth, if you're wondering, do not necessarily line up with the chin, if that is your question.
I thought I was about to learn something today. I was excited. I was like, learning with Ben. I always learn.
There are a lot of things that very strangely line up on the face in some fun triangular patterns. There are quite a few, and there are a lot of fun little proportional things with the face as well. But the corners of the mouth and chin are not one of them. The corners of the mouth, if you're looking at a face dead on, the corners of the mouth do kind of line up with, it depends on the mouth, but you can use that to measure up with like your iris, the edge of your iris or the edge of your pupil. It really depends on the person, though. Artistic guidelines are cool, but what a lot of people, especially new artists, get hung up on is
Dab. That's good.
Well, a lot of artists get hung up on like thinking that they are hard rules, that you always have to follow. And then that's what gets you into that same face syndrome and sticking to the same thing
And there's
forever.
so much interest to be found in breaking those rules.
Yeah, I did a recent 3D tutorial over on my Patreon talking about the proportions of the human face and showing in a lot of famous celebrities that many people would know how so many people do not follow these standard artistic guidelines. And guess what? It's most people. Most people don't follow those guidelines. I would say it's very few people that typically do.
That stick to them hard and fast.
Right.
Yeah, a little bit limiting. I'm glad that, everybody seems to universally agree branching out from that is the way to go as a general rule.
A general
Adds
rule.
interest to life and art.
About as close as you can get to a rule in art. There are not too many rules in art.
I'm interested to see how you go about her shirt because that's one of the places that would be the most intimidating to me. That kind of holographically, silky, creamy, subtle hue shift things going on there.
Don't worry, I will butcher it and then you can tell me how you would have done it differently.
Oh, I would have never picked the reference to begin with, knowing it was outside of my realm of expertise. No, I'm just kidding. I like that you went for it, though, because you're learning about it versus me just sitting here talking about it. I think it's going to look awesome. I haven't seen your finished piece fully, I think.
So the reason why I chose this image is because you have been talking nonstop about a little something called the soft girl aesthetic. And I didn't know if this was soft girl, but it kind of felt soft girl to me.
I could see that because she's wearing like a kind of shimmery blouse that's kind of nice, which it could be. There's so many things that fall under this aesthetic for me, and the big baubles in her hair.
Abby's obsessed with something called soft girl, but if you ask Abby directly what is soft girl, she cannot say.
And I will say it's one of those obsessions that maybe lasted very strongly for about a week.
Oh, it's gone already.
It's not gone, but it's no longer on the forefront. Oh, I love the way you do eyes, Ben.
Oh, they're very messy, but they
I know, but they just
hopefully get better.
they look so good right off the cusp. I don't know. They read really well. How about that? They read well.
They hopefully get better. I don't remember. It's been a second. It's been a couple days since I painted this one.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Aw, she looks really cute though.
I did draw the glasses here. They're on a separate layer, and I'll bring them back in. But I remember seeing this thing that was essentially saying on what's it called? Reddit Gets Drawn. Remember when we were doing Reddit Gets Drawn stuff here on Drawbli, or at least I was. Very fun website if you guys are looking for some references. People just post photos of themselves on Reddit or on r/Reddit Gets Drawn. And you can attempt or do a very good job at drawing and painting
I love the way you've done the chrome on her glasses.
But one of the things they say on this subreddit is, don't take photos with glasses. And
oh, boo. These are cute.
And the reason for that is I think people don't really enjoy drawing glasses because they're just there on the face, and they're kind of like this technical, thin thing that you have to make.
Oh, I would have thought that would be about the reflection on the glasses.
That's also has a part to do with it, but yeah, there's a lot going on there. I need to get better with noses. My Hisoka nose, this nose,
your straight on nose was really good. No, your nose and mouth and everything in the other video was really good.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Well, straight on is, different. I gotta get that perspective.
Yeah.
Definitely not getting that perspective.
Well, you'll get there. Just keep at it.
You don't know.
I do know. I have complete faith in you.
Wow, thank you.
You're welcome.
So kind.
I always am.
All right, I take it back.
Okay. That's okay.
So this is not soft girl. Tell me, what is soft girl, Abby? What does soft girl mean to you?
Maybe this is soft girl. She's pastel. She's got a hair clip. She's got big things in her hair.
So pastel hair clip. That's soft girl.
You can't put it in a box. You want to put it in a box? I'm telling you, that's just not going to happen.
So
it's not allowed.
Then it's not a thing.
It is a thing.
Is there a hard girl aesthetic?
No.
If there's a soft girl, there's got to be a hard girl.
I think there's other names for it, but like
punk.
Yeah, there's other names too.
Do you like my lines?
E-girl is a little more hard. I do.
Oh,
look at the colors.
E-girl,
how fun.
Yeah, I experimented with doing this thin line here on the outside.
That's cool. I like that.
Yeah, it's something that I did for our profile pictures on Drawbli, our PFPs.
Nice.
Our characters have that effect on them, and I hadn't done it in a really long time. I don't know if I've ever mentioned this, but the way that so Abby did her profile picture character, and I did mine. And I think those were based on the style of Lotus Bubble, if I'm not mistaken.
I think they were actually lowish pictures.
Oh, were they?
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
It's been a while since I made them. You might be correct, but essentially, we took photos of ourselves and used those to draw our characters, and then I went back over top of them at the end and got them feeling a little more cohesive.
Mm-hmm.
And that is coming up very soon when we're going to have to update our characters, our drawsonas, as we call them.
I think your pass on them is so good, though.
It's time. It is time, though.
I don't think so.
No, it is. We have to update them every year.
Well, every year, but we're not on a year yet.
I know. That's why I said it's coming up.
We'll see.
No, we're definitely doing it. And if you don't do it, I'm going to do both of them.
Well, that works, though, because then they have a cohesive style.
You're just scared. You're just nervous to work on yours.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Well, I'm almost done here. Gotta go in, pump up them jams, as we used to say quite often. Start getting in some splashes of color. It's looking a little bit like a Banksy now, but don't worry. I'll get in and fix some of that nonsense.
No, it's gorgeous. I love the pink glow you've put around her eyes there.
Well, yeah, she's got like the image is so blown out in the reference, and it's like I don't know exactly what effect they did there to the image, but it is a very soft effect in general. It's very odd and very pixelated, very noisy, and it was very hard to kind of represent some of that over there on my painting, but I did my best with what I had.
Yeah, no, you did a really, really good job. It looks amazing. I like how her eyes are looking at you in your picture, and they're very clear and striking. I feel like in the reference, she could be looking at us.
She is actually looking at us, but because the lens of the glasses on her left eye are covering her pupil, it obscures that a little bit. But if you look at the other eye, you can see that a little better.
Yeah, no,
my glasses are not aligned exactly the same as
I like your artistic liberties, though. You don't stress about having everything like to the millimeter on the reference.
No, that's no fun.
Yeah, I think that's a really nice way to go about things. Color balancing is really cool. Ooh, look at what you're doing there. So cool. I don't know. This stuff is like what you know from all your years with Photoshop. It's so cool to see your expertise there.
Well, I'm just doing little effects to try to, push the image in a fun direction.
Wow, she looks awesome. Good job on this, Ben. You have done another incredible artwork here. I think I still like Comfortable better, but I like this too. Yeah. I like this a lot too.
Well, Comfortable had a lot less to focus on. That's why it gives you more time to focus on less than rather less time to focus on more.
I like that philosophy. Well, hey, if you want to see us focus on less or more, hit that subscribe button.
And comment below if you have a suggestion for something that we could paint or draw or sketch or doodle in the future.
And this is the part where we say...
Gooba.
Goodbye.
Gooba.
Gooba. Okay.
Gooba sounds like an enemy in Mario. Squash that Gooba.
It already is, kind of, right? What are the mushrooms called?
A Goomba.
See, it is like a Goomba.
Goomba. Okay, that's my new way to say goodbye for now on. Goomba.
Oh my god.
We got to keep the lore alive that I'm obsessed with Mario.
Oh, that's right. Oh, you should do another Mario painting.